I'm Patrick Bailey with IQlist.com. Today is, what is today? Today is April 30th, 2022. And in this video, I'm going to show off a giant Moai statue with a secret compartment. I'm going to see how many pennies I can fit in it. Okay, so here he is, the Moai statue. So the giant one. So it's a good size. I like it. You can get in perspective. So here's, I'm putting penny rolls, already have. There's your size perspective. Now this is as big as I can get on the i3 Mark III, and really my height is my limit. Now I think for like a bookend, he's a really good size. For a doorstop, I'd rather him be a little bigger, but this is as big as I can go. But overall, the guy who originally did the Moai statue, I just like it. It's a really beautiful, simple, really good looking 3D print. And as far as the compartment goes, this worked out really well. And I already filled him full of pennies. And I'm always way off on my guess on pennies. I'm always more hopeful. So right now you can fit about $5 worth of pennies in him. Maybe a little bit more. Just to weigh him down. But that's, you get what you get, right?
How much does he weigh?
How much does he weigh? I have not weighed him. I've weighed him, but I haven't weighed him with the pennies. I should weigh him with the pennies. So I'll add that in the next section. But also for those who, if you go to the bank, you can get plenty of pennies, but I usually go there and get 25. You can get $25. They come in $25 boxes. Is an easy way to ask for them. They look at you a little funny, but they give it to you just the same. And also, if you're weighing things down in a 3D print, either internally, I keep debating this. The cheapest thing to put in there is pennies, because you can get the pennies back. So in a sense, they cost you $0. However, I kind of have a moral dilemma, and I've never done this, where I've done things where I've enclosed weights inside of 3D prints before, but I will never enclose pennies without some kind of latch where I can get them back out. If I can get them back out, I'm feeling morally okay about that, but I don't really like the idea of completely sealing pennies in, which I didn't in this case. But anyway, so that's him. He looks good. And let's go over some more details. Okay, let's show some murals and then go over the details. So, first of all, this Moai statue was made by someone else on Cults 3D, and his name is Julian DeCosto, and it's a great model. I think it's great. In fact, I actually got some speckled spray paint kind of like this that he did. I want to do that. I want to print a big one out and spray paint it and see how it works. That's on my agenda. But anyway, you can go down here and download it. There's also a version out there in Printables that someone moved over there. Great model. The only thing I did is I hollowed it out and put some threads in it. Now I also did a video. Did I do a video on the Moai statue? But I put the Moai statue. Did I do a video? No, I guess I didn't. I did a video. I put the Moai statue out here. It just has a small little secret compartment, and basically this is just as an upgrade. So here I've got the giant one, and I'll put the link in the show notes. But here's a bigger one, so I can put more pennies in it, and it's just a bigger size. I wish I could have gone bigger, but $5, it's enough. Oh, and also, how much does it weigh? So I did weigh it. So all in all, with all the pennies, it does weigh 1.544 kilograms, and that's roughly, 6 pounds? Now, I found this site, how much does money weigh? So you can actually put stuff in here. You can say, hey, how much does $5 weigh? And it weighs 1.25 kilograms. So that kind of jives with the data I got here. But with that, let's go over the numbers. So the numbers I have is we have this guy weighs, it took 29 minutes. It took 29 hours and 6 minutes to print this guy, but I printed it in two parts, so I messed that up. So I printed this and I printed the bottom. And then it took 2 hours and 30 minutes to print the bottom, the plug here. And all in all, it took 31 hours and 36 minutes to print. And it took, for the top part, 23.8 cents of electricity, and for the plug, 0.28 cents of electricity. And all in all, it weighs, without pennies, 0.252 kilograms, and at $20 per kilogram, it comes up to $5.04 worth of material. So all in, without pennies, it costs $5.31 to print this big guy. And then you add the pennies in there. Now we're up to $10.31 if you fill it full of $5. So, but I like it, so it's pretty cool. Now with that, I'll show real quickly, and I think I may have shown this before. Sometimes I forget what videos I've done. But I have the OpenSCAD. If anyone wants, I'll go stick it out there. But I need to go make a video on this. So if anyone wants, ask for it, and I'll try to make a video on this, going over in detail. All I did is I hollowed this guy out. Hollowed him out. And then I added threads, but the threads I did in OpenSCAD. I did the threads in Fusion 360 because I think Fusion 360 is a much easier place to do threads, and I did the plug in Fusion 360. So at some point maybe I'll do a more detailed video and put all the files out there so you can show how to do it. So I think it's a good idea to use this mixture. Where Fusion 360 is really good, do it there. Where OpenSCAD is really good, do it there. Where you can mix them together, do what's good in Fusion 360 and do what's good in OpenSCAD and mix them together, and you get some good results. Now, the only thing I wish I could make a bigger one, but I'm limited by my size, and I don't yet see I mean, I could split it up and glue it, but I'm not a fan of doing that. But unless there was a place where I could really thread it back together, I don't see how I could do that well, but maybe I'll think about it. Maybe under the neck I could do something, because I would like to make a bigger one, but I'm limited with what I got. So with that, let's wrap this up with a reminder that 3D printing is an adventure that you're on. You can develop your skills, and you can take this in so many ways. You can make a business out of this, you can teach others, and you can make amazing designs. So design it, engineer it. I made a neat Nefertiti fridge magnet. I took the famous 3D model out there of Nefertiti, and a little OpenSCAD later I have a nice fridge magnet. I think this could be a nice simple thing to do to take any neat 3D historical print out there, and a little OpenSCAD, and bam, you got a fridge magnet. I see an Einstein statue out there on Printables. That might be a good one to do.